Problem solving involves defining some issues you need to address. From there, you find out what caused it and why. Then, you can generate a solution. Being a strong problem solver helps you identify the root cause of issues so you can fix them instead of applying band-aid solutions. Today, we will check out how to create better solutions. 12. Use a strategic framework. Creating problem solving is a framework within itself. It lets you break down issues that are hard to measure with a structured approach. Try these steps. Gather information. During this phase, clarify your goal or your problem. Gather as much information and unbiased input as you can. Customer surveys, employee comments, and research data are great sources. Identify relationships. Consider all the data you've collected and look for relationships between each point. You might find that your problem or goal has changed. This is where you can use creative brainstorming or mind mapping to challenge the parameters of the problems and current solutions. Ask why X activities lead to Y results. Develop a solution. Create several hypotheses to solve your problem. Determine which of the solutions will have the best results, which can be fully implemented, and how you can implement them. Experiment with different scenarios using A/B testing. 11. Practice empathy. Empathy is the ability to see the perspective of others. It's a key element of emotional intelligence. In the workplace, it allows you to understand the viewpoint of coworkers and customers. High emotional intelligence is also an important step in becoming a great leader. Use empathy to implement solutions that will add value to others and the organization. Example: you emailed your coworker hours ago and haven't received a reply. Consider what the cause could be and practice patience. If you are in the same office, try asking them about it. If you find they are busy, offer to help where possible. If you work remotely, try giving them a call or following up with another email. Objectivity will help you avoid taking something personally that may be a mistake. 10. Practice persistence. Persistence toward a goal requires maintaining a level of strategic focus through challenging situations until you come to a resolution. Some problems take longer than others to solve. Maybe the information isn't readily available. The technology isn't currently advanced enough, or you haven't identified the right connections. Having a reason why your challenge or issue needs solving is a great motivator to persevere through obstacles that arise. Practice persistence by minimizing the time between recognition of a problem and the actions you take. Some goals require consistent, daily action performed for long blocks of time per day. Show persistence by seeking information or resources and trying different solutions until you find what works. 9. Question standard practices. Collaborating is a great way to come up with creative solutions. It is also a great way to identify obvious solutions that others in your organization may not have tried. If your coworkers or industry is leaning toward one way of doing things, consider if this solution is the best way and try to discuss alternate solutions. Example: a salesman is continuously turned down by prospective clients. The common advice from his coworkers is to keep calling, thinking there must be a better way. He decides to learn what things the client likes and deems important. This allows him to relate to clients on a personal level and offer them personalized products and services. His business steadily increases as clients start viewing their time with the salesman as more valuable. Number 8. Consider your past experiences. Your past is full of accumulated experiences and skills learned in various ways. Use your personal history to give you an understanding of when to persist and when to change focus. This is different from learning on past assumptions. Past experiences give you a unique perspective that you can apply with critical thought. Ask yourself, if you've ever been in a situation similar to the one you may be currently experiencing in your workplace, recall how the situation ended and determine what you can do to achieve similar or better results. Example: a personal development coach meets weekly with a group of people he is helping. This is his first experience coaching a group. From past experiences with individual clients, He learned that people need responsibility to maintain motivation and feel connected. The coach brings this idea to the new group and assigns everyone a role according to their strengths that will help them all succeed. 7. Become an expert in your field. Sometimes you simply need more skills to be more creative. The more you understand the technical side of your industry, the easier it will be to clarify problems, identify connections, and develop solutions. Exposure to more scenarios also gives you the foresight to identify issues before they arise. Example, an illustrator wants to be able to draw realistic images of people. To accomplish this, they start learning everything that affects the realism of an illustration, such as texture, lighting, and line contour. 6. Practice creative problem solving. The best way to learn a skill is to practice it. The more issues presented that need creative solutions, the easier it will become to hone a problem-solving process. Try regularly exposing yourself to new scenarios that require different thinking. You can do this by going to conferences in your field or any related field. Example, a back-end developer decides to learn graphic design. This increases the services he can offer and presents different challenges that require him to develop new approaches within his work. 5. Ask for help. Understanding the creative approaches of others in any industry can inform your own decision-making. A mentor may be an invaluable asset to your career. If you are stuck on a problem, try asking someone else in your field for advice. Their personal experiences offer exposure to a way of thinking that you may have never previously considered. Example, a freelance web designer has a client who keeps requesting new ads to their project and rejecting work without proper feedback. She asks a more experienced designer for help, who provides her with advice on how to set scope boundaries and help the client clarify their ideas. The novice designer is then able to give the client great service while still feeling good about the work performed for the price. Number 4. Define. Apply convergent thinking to the data and frame the problem with human-centered language. Clearly identify what you're addressing and avoid being too broad or too specific in the problem statement. Take the time to hone in on the real issue and be careful of getting distracted by easy-to-fix symptoms. Number 3. Ideate. Let your creativity flow. After defining the problem, it's time to start brainstorming. Have fun with this stage. Don't leave any possible or impossible solutions off the table. For example, if you think a car on Jupiter will fix the problem, write it down. As ideas accumulate, it will spark new ideas and possibly lead you to a solution you've never considered before. Needless to say, divergent thinking is used at this stage and moves you closer to an innovative solution. 2. Prototype and testing. After reviewing your creative ideas, select 1 or 2 solutions you want to pursue. After deciding to move ahead, it's time to create a small-scale prototype. The prototype is typically an inexpensive model of what a real product or service will be. Example, could be a mock-up of a new website, an outline for a novel, or a beta version of a software. Move on to the next stage, realizing that your prototype isn't perfect and will likely need modifications. Testing allows you to modify your prototype before sending it to production, even if it needs modifications or fails completely. The flexibility granted by design thinking lets you return to previous stages without wasting too many precious resources. 1. Go further and learn more. When problem solving with the design thinking approach, innovative solutions are created to address a human-centered problem. By integrating the power of convergent and divergent thinking, you're able to leverage the full capacity of your problem-solving skills. To further improve your results, try inviting others to be part of the process and increase the number of ideas generated. Next time you're looking for innovative solutions, try out these 5 steps. You'll be happy you did. Do share with us in the comments if you know about more tips. Thanks for watching.